Hello everyone, welcome to LRDIprep. So this is episode number 6 of CAT 19 slot 1, and in this video I'll be discussing questions from coordinate geometry and mensuration with 1 minute 1 question approach. Again, the question asked in slot 1 of 19 from coordinate geometry and mensuration are also easy compared to the other topics. Question 18 says, let S be the set of all points xy in the xy plane. So when I talk about the xy plane, I know that the complete xy plane can be divided into 4 quadrants, right? This is the positive direction of x-axis, this is a negative direction of x-axis, this is positive direction of y-axis, and this is a negative direction of y-axis. Now, all the xy points which lie on this plane such that mod of x plus mod of y less than equal to 2. Now, to answer this question, you should know how to make a graph of mod of x plus mod of y is equal to 2. Now, mod x plus mod y is equal to 2, right? In 4 different quadrants, right? In the first quadrant, x and y both are positive, so the equation will be x plus y by 2. In the second quadrant, x is negative, y is positive, so the equation will be minus x plus y is equal to 2. In the third quadrant, both x and y are negative, so minus x minus y is equal to 2. Fourth quadrant, x is positive and y is negative, so it will be x minus y is equal to 2. These are the 4 lines I need to draw on this plane, and you should know how to draw the graph of it directly. So they take an intercept on 2 on x-axis, take an intercept of 2 on y-axis, take an intercept of minus 2 on x-axis, take an intercept of minus 2 on y-axis. Join all these points and you will get the graph of mod x plus mod y equal to 2. That's the graph of mod x plus mod y equal to 2. Why 2 intercept? Because this can be written as x upon 2 plus y upon 2 is equal to 1. This is x-intercept and this is y-intercept. This is a basic, you should know that, right? Now, if I'm looking for all the xy planes which lies inside it, because the sign here that has been used is less than equal to 2, so that means all the xy points which lie inside this, right? And mod x should be greater than equal to 1. Now, mod x greater than equal to 1 means x should be greater than equal to 1 or x should be greater than equal to minus 1. This is how you open it, right? Now, if I take x as 1, this is the line x equal to 1, draw a line here, x equal to minus 1, draw a line here, right? Now, if I am looking those xy points for which x is greater than equal to 1, can I say I'm looking at the points which lies on the right hand side of this line, and because it should be mod x mod y should be less than equal to 2, that means it should be lies inside this region. So this is the area basically that I'm supposed to find out as per the question. So now you see that this is a triangle, and all you have to do is just find out the length of the base here. This is my base and this is height. This is 1, this is 2. So my height of the triangle H would be 1. All I need to find out is the length of the base. You see that there's a point of intersection of x plus y is equal to 2 and x is equal to 1. When I put x as 1, I'll get y as 1. So this point, this is 1, 1. The coordinate of this point would be 1 minus 1. That means the length of the base, that means from P to Q, the length of the base is from 1 to minus 1. The y is changing from 1 to minus 1. That's a length of 2. So half into the base 2 and the height 1. This will give you the area of 1. That means this triangle has an area of 1 and this triangle also have an area of 1 because it's exactly same figure as this but is on the other side. So one area of this triangle, one area of this triangle, the total area will be equal to 2. This is what I'm supposed to find out. The area in square unit of the region represented by S. And S is a region for which mod x greater than equal to 1 and it should be mod x plus mod y should be less than equal to 2. That means this is a region which is represented as S and the area is 2 unit. Is it a difficult question? Yes, you should know the basics of modulus to answer this question, how to draw the graph of it, and you should be comfortable in finding the point of intersection. Otherwise, the question is easy. But I guess if you are studying basics from a relevant material, you will definitely know how to draw the graph of mod x greater than equal to 1, and you should also know how to draw the graph of mod x plus mod y greater than equal to 2. If these two things are in your mind, then the question is very easy. If you are not aware of these two things, then the question will be difficult for you. Next, look at the question number 19 of coordinate geometry. It says, Let T be the triangle formed by the straight line 3x plus 5y minus 45. The moment you have to draw the graph of a line, right, straight away convert it into an intercept form. The intercept form is intercept form of a line is x upon a plus y upon p is equal to 1, where x intercept is a and y intercept is b. Now, if I solve it, you see that this will become x upon 15, right? If I divide this whole equation by 45, it will be x upon 15 plus y upon 9 is equal to 1. So if I take a point, x intercept is 15 and y intercept is 9. So if I join these 2 points, right, this would be the graph of 3x plus 5y minus 45. So this is the graph of this, right? And I'm supposed to find out, like T is a triangle. So this is T is a triangle here, right? T is a triangle here, right? Formed by the straight line 3x plus 5y minus 45 equal to 0 and the coordinate axis. These are my coordinate axis, plus xn, plus y, minus xn, minus y. Now the circle of T have radius of length L. Now you can see that, guys, this is a right angle triangle, right? This is a right angle triangle. This length is 9, this length is 15. So can I apply the Pythagoras theorem to find out this length? This is 225 plus 81. 225 plus 81, 5 plus 1, 6, 8 plus 2, 10, 2 plus 1, 3. This is close to, now 17 square is 289, 18 square is 324. So can I say this is greater than 17 and less than 18? So can I take it to be a 17.5 something, right? This will be closest to this, right? Because square root of 289 is 17 and square root of 324 is 18. And this is close to 17, so it will be less than 5. So can I take it as 17.3 or 4, whatever you want to take it, right? You can just take it, right? 17.4 le lo, 17.3 le lo, koi fark nahi padega. Now the hypotenuse length is around 17.4, approximately 17.4. We are not supposed to find out the exact answer. We are supposed to find out the integer closest to this. Now because this is a right angle triangle and we are supposed to find out the radius, circumradius, and the circumradius is nothing but the half of hypotenuse, right? Why it is? Now this is a standard property in a right angle triangle that the circumradius of the right angle triangle is nothing but the half of hypotenuse, because in the case of right angle triangle, the circumcenter lies on the midpoint of hypotenuse. So this circumradius would be half of it, and that's your answer. Half of 17.4, you see that, will be equal to 2 into 8. 0.7 something. So if 8.7 something, I need to find out the integer closest to this. Integer closest to this is 9, right? So that's my answer. That's it. This was a theta question, right? Even the answer is not exact, but the answer, this was supposed to be this was a theta question asked in 19 slot 1. We're supposed to find out the integer closest to L, and that answer would be equal to 9, right? Let's do one more question, guys. Question number 20 of mensuration. The rectangular faces of a brick have the diagonals in the ratio of 3 to root 3 and root 15. All you have to do is just know how to draw a rectangular face, right? Let's say this is my rectangular face. And because the question is talking about 3 different diagonals, right? And all these diagonals are different, right? Let's say this is the length L and this is the width B. To draw it, okay, just make another, right? Let's properly draw a rectangular face, right? Join this. This is your rectangular face, guys, right? Now let's say this is my length L, right? This is the width B, and this is my height H, right? This is the height H. This is a rectangular face. Let's assume that because it's a rectangular face, all L, B, and H will be different. Let's assume that L is greater than B and B is greater than H. Now the length, width, and height are in the ratio of 3 to root 3 and 15. Now, you see that, guys. The diagonal ratio is 3 to root 3 and root 15. Now, if I'm saying that L is greater than B is greater than H, can I say the longest diagonal will be this, right? The longest diagonal will be this, which will be made of which will be made of L and B. The diagonal of this diagonal is root of L square plus B square, right? Now, root of L square plus B square is the longest diagonal, and the second diagonal must be made of L and H. This must be the face, this diagonal. The diagonal of made by the face of L and H. Yes, this one, right? This will be the second longest diagonal, and that would be root of L square plus H square, right? This height is H, right? So this would be greater than L square plus H square. And the shortest would be made of B and H, right? You can take the diagonal of this face, PH root B square plus H square, right? This is the shortest diagonal. Now the ratio of the longest diagonal, you see that this one is the smallest diagonal, so it will be placed in front of, if I have to find out the ratio, root L square plus B square, root L square plus H square, ratio root B square plus H square. The shortest diagonal is 3, and the second largest diagonal is 2 root 3, and the largest is root 15. Now if I want to find out the ratio of L square plus B square, you just need to do the square, that's it. If I do the square, B square plus H square, this would be 15, this would be 12, and this would be 9. 15, 12, and 9 are the ratio of L square plus B square plus L square plus H square and B square plus H square. Now if I add them up, I'll get 2 times of L square plus B square plus H square, right? L square plus B square plus H square. And that would be 15 plus 12, 27 plus 9, 36. This will cancel it on 18. Now, if I want to find out the length of the shortest edge, that means H, I need to put the value of L square plus B square. If I put the value of L square plus B square, I'll get H square will be equal to 18 minus 15, that is 3, or I can say H would be root 3. And if I want to find out the longest edge, I will be putting B square plus H square. B plus H square is 9. So can I say L square would be 18 minus 9, that is 9. L will be equal to root 3. So guys, H ratio L is what I'm supposed to find out, which would be, this would be 3, which would be root 3 ratio 3. Now root 3 ratio 3 is what? If I have to find out the ratio of root 3 and 3, just rationalize it. This get cancelled. The final answer will be 1 ratio root 3, and that is option B. B is the correct answer of this question, guys. So these are the 3 questions. So I have done 6 questions of 19 slot 1 from geometry, coordinate geometry, and mensuration. And you see that all questions are doable. Not even a single question was challenging. You can take this question as a challenging one, right? But again, if you know the graph of modulus, this question is also easy. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. You can cover the complete geometry on Plus as well as on non-Plus. On Plus, I have taken a course on geometry with 1000 questions, and I have covered 20 different topics. Also, I have taken a geometry course on spatial classes. The compiled link of all 35 classes is available in this group, Target Cat 2020. Target Cat with Smear, and the link is given in the description part of the video. LRDI Smear Live is the referral code that you can use for the Plus subscription. There's a bumper offer going on for CAT students waiting for CAT 2021. If you go for subscription of 6 months, you'll get subscription till CAT 2021, and you can use LRDI Smear Live code to get a 10% off on Plus subscription. LRDI Smear Live is my referral code for the Plus subscription, guys. See you in the next session, and we'll be discussing topics from algebra. In the next session, I'll be discussing all questions of algebra. Thank you. See you then. Next part.